Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. So, back again, this time against Holic from the Discord. I'll post a link to that in the video description. Once again, another in-game team, and let's just get something out of the way right off the bat. Can we just appreciate the tryhard levels, the degenerate tryhard levels of Holic's team? So he's easily got about 4 pseudo legendaries. You've got Noivern, the water bug that evolves from not Gastrodon, whatever, I can't remember. Jesus. Then you've got Excadrill and Tyranitar, which has been a combination since about Gen 5. And then you've got Weezing and the Teapot Pokemon, which aren't really that good. But there's one. So Noivern, Tyranitar, and the Bug Water. I don't care if you don't consider Noivern a pseudo or the Bug Water a pseudo. In my opinion, they are, because they evolve super late game, and their first the base Pokemon is takes ages to evolve. And not only is he running 4 tryhard mons, but he's also running tryhard competitive items as well. I mean, yeah, okay, I've got leftovers on Gyarados, but look at the rest. I've got Magnet, Dragon Fang, Black Sludge, the Expert Glasses, I think they're called, and not the Focus Band, the Power Band. No, yeah, I think it's a Focus Band. It basically boosts attack a little bit. So there's me thinking, yeah, in-game team. Okay, I'm running the Dragapult, whatever, Gyarados. You can get that early on in-game. But just compare the levels of tryhardness. Absolute filth. But anyway, let's move on from that before I get too wound up. So yeah, in-game team, and basically let's see how this goes. I mean, it's going to be, off the bat I knew it was going to be hard, because Tyranitar, I don't really have an answer to that, or Excadrill. Excadrill was my biggest fear, because I've got nothing for Excadrill, really. I mean, I've got Gyarados, but that's about it, really. So yeah, anyway, I lead with 2 in a pink, once again, obviously, why not? Use Fake Out to get that flinch. I was hoping that Foul Play would activate his ability, the emergency exit, because I expected it to do a lot more damage, but no, he switches out to Weezing. So yeah, that obviously does nothing. I've got nothing really to do against the Weezing, so I'll just switch out to Toxtricity, because he's the only one who can really take the blows, because you've got the Stab poison move. And that does quite a lot still, because, oh, hello, he's running a Life Orb Weezing, which I'm pretty sure Life Orb, correct me if I'm wrong, you can only get that from the Battle Tower. Disgusting, absolute filth. So anyway, he switches out to Excadrill, obviously. I went for a Discharge just because, I mean, it was my only option. Sludge Bomb wouldn't have affected him either. So yeah, obviously got to switch out, otherwise I don't want him to set up on me or anything. Go to Gyarados just for the Intimidate. I knew he could be running Stone Edge or Rock Slide. But yeah, no, he switches out. So I went for the Dragon Dance, and I stayed in here because I thought Waterfall might kill. If not, do sizable amount of damage. And then he runs Thunderbolt, which it was in the back of my mind. I thought, Weezing can learn Thunderbolt. I know that from previous gens, but I didn't actually expect him to run Thunderbolt. Perhaps a little bit of counter teaming from watching last week's vid. Who knows? Wouldn't surprise me from Luke's tryhardness. So anyway, I just go back to 2 in a pink, finish off the Weezing, and that's it. Just waiting for him to switch in his next mon. I've got Hammer Arm for Tyranitar and Excadrill, so yeah, his only option was Golisopod. There we go, Golisopod. I knew it started with a G, Golisopod. So yeah, there we go. He hits me with the first impression, I think, and I just activate the emergency exit, forces him to switch out. He's going to switch in the Noivern. I just stay in, go for the play rough, just hoping that whatever he does choose misses, but it doesn't. His SwSh hits and takes me down. So I go into Best Boy because it's the fastest thing I have on my team, and it's the only thing I could outspeed the Noivern. And yeah, I didn't really have anything out, any other options. I didn't want to switch in the Frostmoth just like at that point, because obviously SwSh could do a lot of damage, and I doubt one Quiver Dance wouldn't let me outspeed him. So yeah, I went for the Play Rough. Not very effective, obviously. And then I just stay in because I've got nothing else I can do against the Excadrill. I've got no safe switching at all. And then he switches out, goes to Tyranitar. Surprisingly, I don't know why he did that, because Excadrill resisted everything. But well, whatever. Didn't get the defense drop, unfortunately. So I just stay in, go for a Wild Charge, and yeah, that does nothing. And then lo and behold, he uses Stealth Rock. He uses Stealth Rock in an in-game team. Who uses Stealth Rock in an in-game team? What are you running Stealth Rock for? Were you expecting Leon to start running Focus Sashes and things like that? Well, why would you run Stealth Rock on an in-game team? I just don't understand. That's just, the Tryhard levels are beyond me. I cannot comprehend. So anyway, yeah, he finally switches back into the Excadrill. He's got the Sand up. I wasn't too sure if he was running the Sand Rush one, the one that boosts your speed or boosts your attack. So either way, I went for a Dragon Dance here, because I was confident that after one Dragon Dance I'd outspeed. I outsped him anyway, and I said to him, yeah, I'm running Levitate. Dragon Pulse got Levitate, but he didn't fall for that. So anyway, I Dynamax the Dragon Bolt here just for the health boost. Even though, yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can do now. All he has to do is switch in the Tyranitar, and that's it. I'm dead. Go for the Max Phantasm, it kills him, and there we go. So here we get a little standoff because I know Golisopod learns Sucker Punch. So I went for the Max Guard just to see if he ran Sucker Punch or not, and also for the first impression. So yeah, Max Guard, and he does go for the Sucker Punch. So now it's a standoff like, okay, do I keep on boosting or do I attack? I decided to just keep on boosting, really. And I was counting the Sucker Punches. I know that was the second one. And unless he used a PP up on his Sucker Punch, which I doubted, then I could theoretically outstall him. But it's all mind games at the moment. I go for the third Dragon Dance. Yeah, he goes for a Sucker Punch, that misses. And we were VCing at the time, and you know, there was a lot of yeah, I'm going to go for another Dragon Dance. I'm not going to use it now, blah blah blah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's 50-50 really. I either Dragon Dance and he uses Sucker Punch, or I attack, or I use Dragon Dance and he attacks, so I lose, and vice versa. If I attack and he uses Sucker Punch, it's GG. Anyway, at this point, it was still the best thing I could do is kill the Golisopod, and then he'd switch in Tyranitar. I'd be able to kill the Tyranitar, and that's it. But yeah, no. The mind games, I lost those, and he goes for liquidation and takes me down. So yeah, Stealth Rocks fucked my poor Frostmoth over, which is actually one of my favourite Pokemon of this gen. I really like the design. It's simple, but it's just aesthetic. I don't know, I like it a lot. So anyway, yeah, I just go for the Quiver Dance because why not? At that point, I had nothing to lose because I'd given up by then. I knew there's no way for me to get this back. So yeah, one Quiver Dance, and I think I decide to go for another one. Or do I attack straight away? No, I go for another one because I knew that with two Quiver Dances I'd be able to take most of his moves, and it was just in case he decided to use the Shell Smash, which he didn't. So That was good. And then I was like, oh, okay, yeah, let's go. Blizzard, that's going to kill him. But it doesn't. He was running a focus sash. Surprise, surprise. Oh, that's speaking of which, I got it wrong. Last week, Hall wasn't running a focus sash on his sim race. I just didn't manage to kill it. I was thinking of this match because I had them both on the same day. Oh wait, which kind of nulls the point from last week where I said that he was counter-teaming me. So yeah, no, that's just me being salty. So yeah, in comes Galissapod. First impression takes me down, and that's pretty much it now. There's no way I can bring this back. He out-tryharded me, so just finishing up the game. I at least don't get 3-0'd or anything like that. In game's 2-0. He's got the Noivern and what else? He's got Noivern and Tyranitar. So well, it's only a 2-0 in the end. Not too bad, not too disgraceful. And I just saw there you've got 2 minutes. So you've got a 20-minute time limit on your matches. So stall isn't really a viable option if you're playing online through the Pokemon on the Nintendo Switch. Jeez, can't speak. So yeah, he takes me down, and that's it. Lose the second match with my in-game team, but not to worry. I will hopefully have a proper team prepared next week. Well, we'll see. It all depends how quickly I can progress in game and build the new team. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there, and I'll see you all next week.